Hello students. In the previous lectures, we discussed about the important concepts, okay, that lead to the quantum mechanical model of atom. Okay, what are the important concepts we learned? That was the dual behavior of the particle electron as well as the uncertainty principle. Okay, Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Okay, what was the uncertainty principle? So for an electron or a subatomic particle, you cannot find out the exact position as well as the exact momentum simultaneously. Okay. So those are the rules, concepts we have learned. And now we are going to enter into the quantum mechanical model of atom. Okay, so what is this quantum mechanics? Okay, there is this difference between the classical mechanics that was proposed by Newton's laws. Okay, Newton's law of motions. Okay, these already you learned, right? And these are all about the classical mechanics, Newton's law of motion. So they successfully describes the motion of all macroscopic objects such as falling stones and orbiting planets. Okay, you know the Newton's laws, they applied successfully to the planets. Okay, how they are revolving around the sun and what are the things, okay, which will affect on it. Okay, but the same thing, the same Newton's laws, the classical mechanics, motion of all macroscopic objects such as, okay, so which have essentially a particle like behavior. So just complete this. So they successfully explained about the motions of all macroscopic objects such as a falling stone, orbiting planets, which have essentially a particle like behavior as shown in the previous section. Okay, so why they successfully explained is that they have like a particle nature, particle nature, so they successfully explain. But however it fails when they apply to the microscopic objects like electrons, atoms, molecules. Same Newton's law or same laws, when you apply to the microscopic objects, they fail to explain. Why they fail to explain is that because this is mainly because of the fact that the classical mechanics ignore the concept of dual behavior of matter. Okay, especially for the subatomic particle. Okay, and not only that, the uncertainty principle. So these two things they ignored. That is the reason why they fail to explain the properties of microscopic objects. Okay, now you are clear, right? Then the new concept came out. What is that? That is a quantum mechanics. So this quantum mechanics is a theoretical science that deals with the study of the motions of microscopic objects that have both observable wave-like and particle-like properties. Okay, so what the quantum mechanics now consider both things. For the microscopics, they consider both for the microscope particles wave-like nature as well as the particle-like nature. Okay, so it specifies the law of motion that these objects obey. Okay, so when quantum mechanics is applied to the macroscopic objects, again the results are the same as those from the classical mechanics. Okay, so that means the quantum mechanics you can apply for the classical mechanics also, because when you apply to them, again you got the same results, you are getting the same results. But the same classical mechanics, when you apply to the microscopic objects, you are not getting the appropriate results. Okay, because the classical mechanics ignore the dual behavior, but here quantum mechanics, it consider both for the microscopic object, that is particle nature as well as the wave nature. Okay, right. So this is already said, this is a theoretical science, and who developed? That was developed by in the 1926 Werner Heisenberg as well as the Erwin Schrödinger. Okay, and for this they got a Nobel Prize in the year of 1933, in the year of 1933. Okay, so then what was the equation, they developed is that they call it as a Schrodinger equation. They call it as a Schrodinger equation for a system, for a system such as an atom or a molecule whose energy does not change with the time. Okay, so for a system the Schrodinger equation will be written as so this is a dou square psi by dou x square plus dou square psi by dou y square plus dou square psi by dou z square plus 8 pi square m by h square capital E minus V to the power of psi, what you call psi, or sometimes people call chi, chi is equal to 0, This is nothing but a Schrodinger wave equation, Okay, so these x, y and z, what are the x, y, z? These x, y, z's are nothing but the coordinates. Okay, look at here, this is a Schrodinger wave equation, and the psi you call it as a wave function. Psi is nothing but a wave function. Chi, you can also call it as a chi. The psi is a wave function, and x, y, z are the coordinates. You know that for any object there are three coordinates: x direction, y direction, as well as the z direction. Okay, and the m is nothing but the mass of electron, and v is nothing but potential energy, and E is nothing but total energy. So total energy minus potential energy is nothing but kinetic energy. You know the H is nothing but a Planck's constant. You know the pi value. Okay, so it is a chi, and it is a second order differential equation. It is a second order differential equation. And the above equation again you can also written as like this: Hamiltonian operator psi is equal total energy operator into psi. Okay, so this you call it as a Hamiltonian operator. So this Hamiltonian operator is equal to the total energy. The Hamiltonian operator is equal to the total energy. So you can also write like this: the Hamiltonian operator is equal, you take this total into this direction. Okay, of course this is not that important, just for your understanding. The Hamiltonian operator is equal to same thing, it will go up outside of the equal. So minus h square by 8 pi square m dou square by dou x square plus dou square by dou y square plus dou square by dou z square plus v. Okay, so this is the Schrodinger wave equation, and this is they applied for the all the atoms, and they gave some models for each and every atom. Okay, this is a very big science, and these are the very basics now I am explaining to you. And you want to learn, you have to go with a very large book. Okay, that is not there at this level, standard of this level, that you will learn in higher classes. Okay, right.